Hi, this is Faith, and you are watching The Faith Factor. Holla.
Good morning. Good morning. This is Faith, and you are watching The Faith Factor. Top of the morning to everyone. I am so happy to be here and to be in the presence of all of you. I'm going to make this stream a very, very short one because I got things to do today, but I just wanted to kind of weigh in on this topic because I was thinking about it. And like I say, I don't really do when I do my faith speaks, those are impromptu. Those are the topics that I get up in the morning and I'm like, you know what? I'm feeling like talking about this particular thing. So I got up and I was thinking about all the different talking points I've heard over the years when we were deep into the gender war. And by the way, the gender war is whack right about now. They're resurrecting it in different ways, but it's going away. But I will say this, the same talking points keep coming up over and over and over again. Now, I keep on hearing that fit, feminine, friendly mantra going over my head, over and over again, because men are just kind of, slamming that into your head. You got to be fit, you got to be feminine, you got to be friendly. That's all you got to do, and we will love you. So, a couple of weeks ago, I think it was last week, maybe, BMT and I did a stream together where I played a clip from an older man talking to his granddaughter. And he was talking about how he treated her grandmother 40, 50 years ago. And he said, yeah, I used to hit your grandmother. This is what he told his granddaughter. He said, and he knew that he could get away with it because where was she going to go? He said, look, you have your own credit card, you have your own money, you don't have to put up with it. But your grandmother, where was she going to go? She didn't have her own credit card, she didn't have her own money, so she had to put up with it. And like I said, he's a jerk, but I have to respect his honesty in telling his granddaughter these things. Because a lot of guys will sit here and pretend as if 40, 50 years ago, it was so much better. It was better for who? Better for who? Remember, many, many years ago, we as women didn't have a lot of rights. We couldn't even own our own businesses. There was a time when we had to ask a man for permission to do anything. So I think that we're sitting in a pretty good spot right now as modern women with modern laws that protect us from things like that. And equality that allows us to have access to more jobs than our grandmothers and great grandmothers ever had access to. Education, being able to have our own money in the bank without having to go and ask our husband or the next male of kin in our family. These are things that I am thankful for and I do cherish. AP says, happy San Jacinto Day, y'all. What is San Jacinto? What's up, Sheila E., the quiet storm, chaos reign in the house? So, with that said, there's another talking point that I would love to discuss today. And this was way, way back when the manosphere was whining and crying about the women that they want but can't have. See, when they used to sit up here and lament and cry about how black women only wanted Pookie and Ray Ray. And I know you all remember when they were doing this. Y'all, they used to say, black women, y'all like the bad boys. You don't like the educated lane. You should have chose better. They were getting us and getting on us and getting on us for the choices and men that we made because we didn't choose them. Remember? We're still, experiencing residual effects from that conversation here in the sector. And I woke up this morning and I said to myself, that was such a crock of bull. I'm gonna try my best to stop cursing on my streams. I'm gonna see how long it lasts. Hey, Cassandra Brown in the house.
I'm glad my judicious application of humor is working.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Cassandra. No, I did not say Cortana. Well, my Cortana is listening to everything I say on my computer and chiming in whenever she feels like it. So at any rate, Blue Devil Gee in the house. What's up, Blue Devil? He says, hey, Faye. Where was I before Cortana interrupted me? Yes. Cassandra, I don't know if I'm going to do the Princella show because Chaos did it and Princella did it on her own stream. Princella pretty much said all the things that I wanted to say. I don't like to be redundant. So it seemed like right when I announced that I was going to do it, everybody ran and did it. So now it's like, I don't know if I want to do it anymore. But we'll see. If enough people ask me to do it, I might go ahead and give my take on the situation. But at any rate, it's a crop of bull. It's a crock of bull that black women only wanted Pookie. There was some of you all educated lames out here that Keisha got with, and you all left Keisha high and dry too. See, it's not that Keisha only wanted Pookie. It's just that the educated lames, the incels, the guys that couldn't get Keisha and saw what she gravitated to. Now, Pookie was probably more pleasing to the eye. He was probably presenting himself as being able to protect, okay? And right now to this day, the reasons that Keisha might have chose a Pookie is very apparent because you got a lot of these incels running around here talking about I ain't got to protect no woman. I only protect my mama. I only protect my sister. So the very reasons that Keisha might have chosen Pookie is the same reasons you all are sitting up here online talking about you ain't going to protect a damn thing. And then, well, who's worthy of protection? You gotta go down the list to see if she a virgin first before you step in and risk your life, you say. When the real is a lot of you are cowards. Why can't you just say you're scared? Now I would believe that a lot better. Or not even that you're cowards. Just say that, hey, before I stick my neck out here, I don't want to die because of a situation that could have been resolved in a different manner. And there are different forms of protection. Protection doesn't always have to come in the form of you intervening physically. Sometimes you can just say something. But a lot of you are cowards. A lot of you won't step up like that. So Keisha got with Pookie because Pookie gives off that he is a protector. Pookie is time tested. You've seen Pookie put hands on people before. So you understand that Pookie definitely can, protect you. Whereas the incel, the educated lame, you all give a lot of lip service. Y'all talk a good game. So, there's a lot of stuff that was being said about Black women preferring the Pookie. But now let's compare and contrast that to the women that a lot of you all pedestalize. Because you say we like the bad boys, right? And you sit up here and try to take Black women to task for being physically attracted to somebody and taking note that this person is badass to the point where they don't mind laying hands on somebody if they have to. And all of these things are attractive to a woman because we like men that are good looking and who we think are going to protect us. And a lot of you try to downplay that. See, we always hear a lot about what the man wants, but you all think that things that are important to women shouldn't be important to us, and you will make cases as to why they shouldn't be important to us. But things that are important to men, no matter how irrelevant, no matter how superficial, you all try to make these irrelevant and superficial things seem like it's the top of the tier that you just gotta have, like big booty. Gotta have. Now, you sit up here and you complain that Black women don't know how to be wives, yet it's so funny that at the top of your list is fit. And some of you all don't even know what fit is. Just a small waist and a big booty will do. She can be completely out of shape. She don't have to have no tone to her body. A lot of y'all don't even know what fit is. Like I said yesterday, a lot of y'all was sitting up here putting this on the pedestal.
Say they pussy good, pussy born. Told her bend it over, pussy fat, pussy porn. Main bitches say they told her bend it over, pussy fat, pussy porn. Main bitches say they.
A lot of y'all was pedestalizing that, calling that fit. So, we gotta first of all know what fit is. But these are the baddies that you all pedestalize. And then you turn around and try to shame Black women for liking a thug. How sway? Make it make sense. Is it your wants, your needs, your desires are all that matters. Now, Black women sit up here and we listen to y'all. We listen to you all go on and on and on about a woman's beauty. A woman's beauty really is a woman's booty, but you say a woman's beauty is important. And so you make that number one. And then you complain about the lack of women that knows how to be wives. But the number one thing that you put over character, because it takes character, good character, in order for a woman to be a good wife. But you all don't have that as part of the fit, feminine, and friendly mantra. Character never comes into play with you guys because you don't care about a woman's character. You all will sit up here and take the most foulest women and put them on a pedestal just because they look good. and tell me I'm lying, because won't you do it? If a woman looks good, that's going to cover many of her sins and a lot of your eyes collectively. Now, I don't care that there are a handful of you guys that think differently, because I know it's going to be a few men come in talking about some, oh no, I look at a woman's character, I don't care about the booty. Stop lying. The same way you all accuse women of liking the boys, you all pedestalize the baddies. And I just wonder when we're going to have a real conversation about it, not no fake conversation. You all pedestalize the baddies. She got to have a big butt, and the butt don't even got to be shapely. Like I said, you all think this is fit. Oops, hold on.
Say they push it good, push it born. Told her bend it over, pussy fat, pussy porn. Main bitches say they told her bend it over, pussy fat.
Y'all think that is fit? I had people in my chat room last night saying they give that a 9. None of that is fit, by the way. But it just speaks volumes about what you all really, really like. See, y'all need to stop telling Black women lies. Chantel was on her community tab, and I said this yesterday, and she posted a before and after picture of herself before she was a little overweight, after she was fit. And Black men were flooding her timeline saying that they like her better with the fat on her body, not the lean muscles and the shapely curves of the muscle. They wanted the fat. So y'all cannot preach fit, feminine, and friendly when the vast majority of you worship fat. Can we just be honest? Y'all don't even care if she got a little bit fullness in the middle, but she got much back. Y'all don't care about Black women's health at all, as long as she's plump in the rump and fully soft. A soft body means that you don't really have a lot of lean muscle. That's fat, and it's not going to age well. Like in that picture that I posted of myself back in November, when you start to age as a woman, what the laws of gravity starts to take place, and all that plumpness, that plushiness, it starts to hanging down. Like you'll see in that picture with my arms starting to hang down because there's no muscle there. So to correct it, I have to do heavy lifting in my arms to get the firmness back. But if Black women condition themselves and condition their bodies like Chantel is doing, when you age, you're not going to have that hangage because your arms will have mostly muscle, and it will be much more firm, and the laws of gravity will not take place. But if you have nothing there that's firm, the laws of gravity will take place, and that's when you'll have the bat arms. So you keep listening to these Black men and their double talk. Their double talk. They don't like Pookie because they know Pookie will kick their ass if they get out of line. Let's just be honest. They don't like the thug either because of the same thing. They don't want that foot up their ass. But make no mistake, if not for Pookie and the thug and a lot of these thugs in your family, a lot of these so-called educated lanes, a lot of these so-called incels, they would be running amok because men check other men. I had a lot of exes that would have gotten out of line with me if it wasn't for my cousin JR, tatted up Pookie, stepping in and checking a nigga. And yeah, I like that. I like the fact that he can come in and put a nigga in check and keep him in line. See, a lot of times they'll try to make it seem like Pookie is all bad, and he's not. Pookie just not gonna put up with no bullshit. He's gonna be straightforward, tell it like it is, and if need be, put his foot up your ass. And these guys don't like him around. He definitely don't like him around you. So these guys will sit up here and they'll tell you that they wish that it was like 50, 60 years ago. I want you to remember that video clip that I played of the old man that talked about how he treated his wife 50, 60 years ago. They don't want you around any men in your family, especially, that might resemble a Pookie that will prevent them from doing stuff like that to you. They want you completely brainwashed into thinking that this is manhood. Some of them are even pushing domestic discipline. Exactly. Juju says Pookie don't need to lie his way into your vagina. And this is true. Pookie gonna be straightforward. If Pookie just wants some box, he's just gonna say he wants some box. What's up, Juju? She also says Pookie is real. They telling you what you don't want to hear, but choose to deal with it anyway. But these men don't really want good women. They do pedestalize the baddies. Pay attention. These men actually walk over good women. Look at Derrick Jackson's wife. I believe that Derrick Jackson's wife wasn't always crazy. She was a good woman. She thought she had a good man because you know how Derrick Jackson finesse. He probably used the same finesse on his wife. And what did he do with that good woman? He cheated on her, gaslighted her, and drove her insane. I feel sorry for Danae, or whatever her name is, Denasia, I believe, Denasia Jackson. I feel sorry for her. This is what they think of good women. This is what they do to good women. That's why they say they want your mindset to be that of women of old. Because the women of old, what goes on in the house stayed in the house. They had that mindset. Boys will be boys. That's what the women of old used to think. Men will be men. And they took a lot of internal and external abuse. And these men are trying to program you back into that mindset by shaming you for liking men who would actually protect you. They're trying to get you to go against your instincts. TP Judah Lion says, y'all got that wrong. Pookie will lie to get what he wants. Trust me, I see it all the time. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all, TP. I believe that all men will lie to get what they want. I do. But 9 times out of 10, I'm just going to be honest with you. Pookie going to be straight up. And fact of the biz is a lot of times he really ain't got to lie because the woman is already attracted to him. Now, the person that lies the most is the person that has to put in the most work to get a woman. And that's usually these lying ass educated incels. Exactly, Juju. Pookie will be quicker to protect you too. Now, I will put this caveat to that. I will put this caveat to that. These males today, I don't know where they come from, but like when I grew up in the 90s, men in the 90s are different than these things that's running around here now. Now, you know, these little things that they got running around here now. You can't trust the Pookie or the educated lame at this point because they all one and the same. They all lie, they all scheming, they all, you know, on some bullshit. But you can read Pookie a lot faster than you can some of these lying ass educated lames. You can read them a lot faster. A lot of these guys, the educated lame ones, they are more into the mind game portion. Whereas Pookie not playing no mind game. He don't even have the mental fortitude to really play a mind game with you. But that so-called educated lame, he's full of mind games. These are the guys that are in their 40s, 30s, 40s. A lot of them were hurt by other women and they project all the time what this other woman did to them onto the next woman or the divorcee. They're the worst, especially if they were not the one to initiate the divorce. They will get with the next woman and they will run so many mind games because their ex-wife ran them through the gamut. So now they're going to seek revenge on any other woman they can get with because they can't touch the one that got away. These are the guys that I would say beware the most of, the divorcee. Like what's his name? Tia Mowry's ex-husband. He is going to be a real son of a bitch to deal with because it was evident he did not want to be divorced from Tia. Even up until the day that the divorce went final, he was still calling Tia his wife. And even now, he's refusing to date or have a girlfriend afterwards, whereas Tia is ready to move on. Whoever gets with this man, if he doesn't do some deep, deep soul searching, get a psychiatrist or lay on a shrink's couch, whatever woman he does get with, she's going to catch hell from the hurt that that man is feeling from that woman leaving him. Those are the kind of men that you need to beware of. But no, I see them here online all the time talking that, oh, you know, I don't want a woman that wear a lot of makeup. I don't want a woman that got fake hair in her head. And then these same guys, if you go over to Instagram, They'll all be over there on Instagram looking at chicks that look like Cardi B. I kid you not. They preach one thing to you, and then they out here doing something completely different. Kevin Samuel's a great example. He's sitting up here preaching fit, feminine, friendly. Then what did he die on top of? They're hypocrites. They out here worshiping the baddies. How many baddies did Kevin Samuels worship before he died? How many shopping sprees did he take known women that were known baddies? So you're taking baddies on shopping sprees. You're giving them the benefits that a wife should get prior to even giving them a ring. And you want the rest of us to think that this isn't what you like. You know, never mind that whole it ain't tricking if you got it. Never mind that. Because if you tell women not to give men wifely privileges before he put the ring on your finger, how is it that hoes, prostitutes, Instagram thoughts, strippers get wifely benefits before you put the ring on their finger? And it is because that is what you pedestalize in reality. See, you can't look at what these men say. You can't pay no attention to what they're saying. You got to always be watching what they're doing. And I'll tell you right now, women are not stupid. We are paying attention. That's the reason why you have a lot of females that come on camera and they're still wigging it up. They're still putting on all the makeup. They're still showing off the body because they know sex sells. They understand that. You all are not pedestalizing the women that you claim that you want like that. You're not doing that. So until I see men going after women that don't have the makeup, women that's wearing the natural, and until I see you not calling their hair nappy, okay? Until I see you not making fun of a woman that isn't wearing a whole bunch of cosmetics. Until I see this, until I see you not pedestalizing women who are completely out of shape. They just have big booties, but they're out of shape. Until I stop seeing y'all pedestalizing women who put injections in their asses. And you start pedestalizing a woman with a nice natural behind, with a nice natural physique, then I'll believe you. But right now, as it stands, this is what we see you doing. So what am I supposed to believe? Am I supposed to believe what you tell me, or should I believe my lying eyes? What you showing me? And black men are failing at every turn as far as their leadership. This is what black women are talking about, by the way, when we talk about your failed leadership. You say one thing, but we see you doing something completely different. And we would respect you better if you would just be honest with us and say, we don't care about fitness. We just use that as a talking point to put you down so that we can humble you. If you guys would just be honest about what you really doing, I could respect you just a little bit more. Women will respect you just a little bit more, but if you continue to talk to us and treat us like we dumb, you're going to get a whole bunch more women coming online, running the game right back at you and running your pockets because they got your number. They know what you really like. They are what you really like. Exactly. Simone Lewis, hold on a second. Let me highlight your comment because this is actually a very good point. I don't know if my StreamYard is on. But Simone Lewis says that men say that they want the good girl, but they would cheat with the exact opposite. And she ain't never lied. Sorry about that. I had to go ahead and get my whole life together, y'all. My phone started overheating. I love to do StreamYard from my phone. Okay, so I got my headset on. Can you guys hear me? Sorry about that long lag there. All right, so I'm back up. I'm back up. And what was I saying? Oh, okay, so I didn't have any audio on that. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go back to what I was saying. Okay, so basically what I was saying is this. A lot of black men sit up here and outright lie. You guys are disingenuous. And I don't even think that you're doing it on purpose. I think that you guys are just really confused and you're confusing everybody. Now, on the one hand, you want a traditional wife. You want the woman that can cook, clean, take care of the house, and all of this other stuff. But you know you ain't got the money to afford a woman that can stay at home and focus on all of that. You know you don't have it. So now you're trying to shame women and get them to want men who have less. And this is what Kevin Samuels was, in fact, doing, by the way, before he died. Now, he preached about the high value man at first. But let me tell you what he did before he died. He started
trying to bring women down to looking at the average man. And I don't have a problem with that, because the average Black man makes about $45,000, $50,000 a year on average. On average. But here's where it gets dicey. You're telling women that you want them to be this Betty Crocker, Susie Homemaker type. You're telling Black women this, but you don't have enough money to sit her down so she can focus on that. This is where men need to be realistic and honest and just tell the truth. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I get a million phone calls. You guys need to be honest and tell the truth. And not only that, but you guys have to be honest and tell the truth about what you like aesthetically. Like I put this picture of myself up here where I'm a little bit more plush. And, you know, as women, when we carry fat, we carry more fat around, you know, the breast area when we're bigger, and our hip area and our butt area and our thighs. And men, y'all got to be honest and just say you like the fat. You like the feel of the fat. You like the look, the touch, and the feel of it. Because when you're in the presence of a woman that's physically fit, she's not going to have a lot of fat on her. So all the cushion that you like for the pushing is not going to be there. She's going to have a nice, firm, round butt. Okay? It's not going to be soft and fluffy as with a bigger woman that's fat. And y'all need to come clean, have a come into Jesus moment finally, and just say that. Because a lot of y'all out here lying to this women. And I don't get me to going on these these websites and screenshotting your screen names. And y'all over here pedestalizing, drooling over, salivating to, probably jagging off to bigger women that are not fit. So y'all need to be honest. Stop lying. If that's what you like, say it. Own it. But see, what I don't like is a lot of you men get around other men that have this ideology that they want a fit woman. And those men may understand what fit is, but you don't. You don't even have a notion as to what they're talking about. You just think if she don't have a tummy, she's fit, when the rest of the body is as flabby as all get out. And then you guys gravitate to the women that dress like hookers and strippers. Y'all like that. Y'all be all on the channels of the hooker stripper crew, salivating, probably jagging off to. So you don't tell me about, you know, you want a certain type. And this is what you say out your mouth. But Black women are seeing in your action that what you gravitate to, because we're going to look at what you gravitate to. We're going to look at what you worship. You can't talk one way, but then act another. See, you guys are double-minded. And that's the reason why Black women have a problem with your so-called leadership because you speak with a forked tongue. TP Judah, that's honesty. He says if she fits, she must have big legs and thighs. Let me tell you about that. A lot of these women are not going to accumulate the muscle needed to have big legs and thighs with muscle only. I'm just going to tell you, TP, your woman is going to have fat. And let me just break it to y'all, break this down to y'all. Women are not meant to be muscular, by the way. We're not. And my doctor told me this. We can be fit, but we're going to have some fat on our body because we are women. Because we are women. The only women that could achieve that and not have fat, TP, are female bodybuilders. And I don't see a lot of men gravitating to the female bodybuilder type. But they do have the big legs and the big thighs, the muscular arms, the flat tummy, the round muscle butt. But guys don't like that. So the woman is going to have a little fat on her in order for some of that soft femininity that you guys like to come through. We could still be fit, like you said, but a lot of that isn't going to be muscle. I want you to understand that. Same thing with the breasts. Like I've said, I purposely posted this picture of myself today because I was a little bit bigger in this picture and I had more breast meat. When I'm bigger, I have more breast meat that, my guy enjoys. He loves the breast meat, okay? You men love the breast meat. Guess what breast meat is mostly made of? Fat. Fat. Breast meat is mostly fat. And that jigglage in the butt that you all like. Now, see, y'all don't like the round, bouncy, firm behind because it really doesn't jiggle. It really doesn't. Y'all like the fat. The fat is what jiggles the way you all like it.
Say they push it good, push it born. Told her bend it over, pussy fat, pussy porn. Main bitches say they told her bend it over, pussy fat.
I'm gonna keep playing it, but I'm telling you, that's what you all really, really like. Y'all like a little sloppiness, but y'all won't be honest about that. So telling women to be fit when you actually like a little sloppiness here and there in certain areas is disingenuous, because if we as women were to get fit like you all want us to, we gonna lose the booty. Okay, not all of it, but it's gonna be a nice firm round butt that's not gonna have that loose jiggliness that you all like. It's not gonna be loose and jiggly. It's gonna be firm and bouncy. There's a difference. Fourth quarter talk in the house. Make sure you guys go and subscribe. And yes, Juju, she says, like the stream, support the show, like, and share me out, guys. Share me out. When you hit the like button, that forces the algorithm to put this show at the top, whereas YouTube will not do it on their own. But hitting the like button forces it up to the top. Sharing it gets it in front of other eyes. So I have to, come here and I have to have that coming to Jesus moment. I want black men to really have a coming to Jesus moment with what you really, really want, and stop confusing the women. Because we see you over there on Instagram and OnlyFans and all these other places pedestalizing the baddies. You like the baddies. You like some fatty meat in certain areas of a woman's body. Ain't nothing wrong with you admitting that. I'm not going to tell you what not to like. I'm not going to shame you for liking what you like. But please, for God's sake, be honest about it. I noticed that even when Jason Black has his streams, and it's so funny because I feel like he playing in some of y'all faces. He be having them big booty hoochies running in the background while he talking. And the men in the chat room are going crazy. And those women are not fit. That is fat you're looking at. All of that plushiness that you like, that's fat. The booty moving like water, that's fat. When you standing still, but your body's still jiggling, that's fat. Oh, I know all about that. I know all about it. Y'all like that. Y'all like how it feel. Like my guy, he used to, get in the bed with me and he'd be like, "Ooh, you so soft, you so soft." Y'all like that. Fat is soft, okay? Fat is soft. So if y'all could just one time, just one good time, be honest. Yeah, I like you in that short mini dress. I like you in that tight cat suit. Don't sit up here and tell us that you don't want your woman walking around here in the short mini dress and the tight cat suit. And then we sit up here and we cover ourselves and we being respectful and we trying to find conservative outfits and clothes to wear. But then soon as a chick come by in the fat cat suit with the ass jiggling, she got jungle booty. I got jungle booty. He got jungle booty. She got jungle booty. He's in love. Y'all be sitting up there loving that jungle booty. But you gonna tell me to get fit and I lost my jungle booty. My jungle booty is gone. I got a nice, firm, soft, round, regular looking ass. But jungle booty come and you about to lose your man. You about to give it up, give it all up. You about to risk it all. TP Judah says sometimes. Get the hell out of here. It's not no sometimes. Y'all know y'all love jungle booty. If y'all would just stop lying. Collectively, we all know what you like. That's why we don't pay no attention to y'all. That's why y'all don't get no respect, because you're double-minded. You're double-minded. Out of one side of your face, you say fit, feminine, friendly. Out the other side, you going after jungle booty. And we see you going after jungle booty. We not stupid. Out of one side of your mouth, you say, I want my woman to be a lady in the streets. But then we see you running after Hoochie Mama in the cat suit. We see you. So you can't tell women one thing and we see you doing complete, total opposite. That's where black men not getting the respect, because as a whole, y'all all over the place. And I understand that, black men aren't a monolith. You have different black men that like this, different black men that like that. But if that is the case, don't present it to us as if you all are a monolith. Don't. Now, I like that there have been some black men that will say, Well, okay, it's only a certain black man that go for the jungle booty. This caliber of black man would like a fit feminine woman. Or it's only a certain caliber of man that would go for ratchet Keisha. But this caliber of man wants a woman that's a lady. Now, if you guys can get it together and get on that mantra and stop confusing everybody, making everybody think y'all a monolith and this is all we got to do for y'all to behave, just like black women are not a monolith, just like all of us are not Keishas, we understand that all of y'all are not Pookie. But you all have to be honest. Be honest. That's all we're asking for. Honesty here, transparency. Because the confusion is real. And I'm going to be honest with you. Not all high value men want this so-called fit, feminine, friendly female either. There are a lot of high value men that are with the shits just like the rest of y'all. They gravitate towards women who love drama too. And that's the other thing, drama-filled women. You all will get with drama-filled women in a heartbeat because it's exciting. You all love the excitement. You love how crazy she is. Until she outdoes you with her crazy. And you'll get with these women knowing that they're crazy. And this is what's fascinating to me. This is what's really fascinating to me. I know a guy right now. He's a I forget what you call those accountants that travel from business to business, and he does audits. He makes well over 6 figures. But he loves drama-filled women. This man is articulate. He has it all. But he has this women that are filled with drama, the baddies. That's his kryptonite. And he always tried to wife them up. He always tried to, he moved quite a few women into his home and try to, give them the wifey lifestyle and try to make the hoe into the housewife. And he always tried to fit the square into the peg hole. But he liked the baddie. He liked how she looked. And not saying that a woman can't look good and be good, but it's a certain personality that these guys always go for. It's exciting to y'all. So you can't tell me either that you like a nice, refined lady. That's boring to y'all. A lot of y'all are bored with these women. Like I said, look at Derrick Jackson and his wife, how he treated his wife. Just look at Derrick Jackson and how he treated his nice, loving, boring wife. And then tell me I'm lying. Y'all will run over a good woman in a heartbeat and put a ratchet, drama-filled woman in her place. Loud, all the things you say you don't like. I've seen it. PMT says, why can't we have fun? See, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all know y'all like that stuff. Hell, if I don't act crazy from time to time, CK would think I'm boring. I gotta act crazy from time to time. I gotta put a little crazy in the relationship. He like it. If I don't add a little drama to the relationship from time to time, he would be bored. Men love the crazy. They don't want you to be crazy on them, no. They want you to just kind of keep the crazy to everybody else. They get a kick out of it. They laugh. Oh, she's so funny. She hilarious. They like it. They like for you to get a little crazy. But they'll sit on here and lie day after day. Oh, I just want a nice, quiet woman. I just want my woman to, sit at home and cook and tend to the house and, just the boring life. And we doing the missionary position every night. You lying. Stop your lying. Y'all want to have fun with your woman. You don't want no boring woman. You like women that make you laugh. You don't like the stuffy, stuck up women like, oh, I'm going to go and have me a, a paint and sip session with my girlfriends. Oh, where's my Chanel bag? All right, honey. Smoochies. You guys don't want that. You do not want that day to day. BMT said, and y'all women like our misogyny. A little bit, yeah. I will. You know what? I like a mannish man. I ain't gonna lie. I do. I like a mannish man. When my man get mannish with me, it do send. It pumps a little adrenaline. A little adrenaline burst comes. Like, ooh, he being mannish. I like it. We sitting in the restaurant, and we in the booth, and he slide his hand up my skirt. He being mannish in the restaurant. Boy, that adrenaline rush, like, you are bad. I like this. I like it. And y'all like it too. Y'all like it when we just a little bad. BMT says send him the link for pushback. Okay. All right. Hold on a second. Let me go ahead and see if I can get my phone was overheating earlier. I'll text it to you. Matter of fact, hold on. I can email it to you. Let me go ahead and get a copperoonie copy. All right. Let's see what old BMT got to say. Come on up here, brother, and give your pushback. Hold on. Where's my email? God damn it. No, I gotta do it on my phone because I don't have my email set up on my computer. I don't use my computer enough. Hold on, BMT. But y'all know I'm not lying. Y'all know y'all love y'all a little wickedness. And women, we love a little wickedness too. Like he said. Right, AP. BMT know he like drama. While he's sitting up here trying to pretend. He knows he like that drama. God damn it. You know what? I'm just going to drop it in the chat, but I'm only going to let BMT up because it's taking me too long to find. I don't think my phone is going to let me. It's still overheated. So I'll just drop it in the chat. All right, BMT, get the link. Get the link, BMT. All right, so while we waiting on BMT to get the link, he said he got some pushback. I want to hear this. Tell me I'm wrong, because from what I am looking at and experiencing and seeing from you men, you guys say one thing, but when you turn around and do something completely opposite. Completely. Now, I don't know whether or not it's because you want your woman, someone that you're calling your wife, to represent being chaste and all this other stuff. Oh, here's BMT. I don't know if that's the case, But I do see that a lot of times you all like it. Y'all like a bad girl. Y'all love them baddies. What's up, BMT?
Hey, what's going on? What's up, Faith? What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm here for this. I'm here. I'm here. So you're saying that black men, we like a bad girl. Um, I can't say we don't, because that would be lying saying that. Okay, that's like you see a sports car or a muscle car, and you know what I'm saying, it catches the eyes of the room. Yeah, you would definitely want that. You would want that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, first of all, because you have to ask yourself, what is that of the definition of a baddie, or that type of, but all these women calling themselves baddies, they're not baddies. They're not. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're a good girl, you're a church girl, or not even, you're not even that, but some of these church girls, they're not even good. You know what I'm saying? That's I guess they have it where, in my time coming up, the girl who can roll a joint, handle her liquor, and she literally can, put on them coochie cutters and have some nice titties and fat ass. I like that. Now I know what I can handle as a man. You know what I'm saying? Because she can't override my masculinity. Versus that of some outlandish derogatory behavior, and a girl will say, well, I want a thug, I want a player. You know what I'm saying? Well, okay, so what type of thug you gonna get? You gonna get the guy that's gonna put a pistol under your passenger seat? Or, what I'm saying, do you want that guy who has that personification of that street code nigga, but does he also have love for you? Because the street ain't supposed to show you no love. So you got to know the depth of the type of, I would say, person that you are reaching for. Because, what I'm saying, I see a lot of chicks out there in the street walking around sandaled up, what I'm saying, slides and stuff, and going inside Dollar General with bonnets and all. They fun to look at, but you just don't take them home. You don't take them home. You don't try to take them to church or meet your mama. You know what I'm saying? You just tell them, okay, how you doing, baby? You look cute. You know what I'm saying? But don't let that go to your head. And they're like, well, you think you a bad nigga? Well, I ain't say I'm a bad nigga. I just know what I am. And I'm not saying, I don't want to portray that image, but I understand. Yes, men, we want that imagery of a Pam. Because Pam was a baddie. Even though she was very masculine, seeing her beat up on Martin and shit, but she also had that figure. But Pam had a loud mouth. And only Tommy could control Pam. Only Tommy, big masculine ass, could control that dark skin energy. Now I love me some dark skinned women. Light skinned women, I have them too. But I think the thing about it is, and I ain't making it about colorism, I just think the thing about when it comes to dealing with a baddie, every man is not at the same weight level of dealing with. Like Faith, you have a mouth on you. You ain't no punk. I don't know. You do have a mouth on you. Y'all want you to understand that you can't be no weak chump and deal with Faith, because the type of era of men and environment you grew around, it shaped you like that. If you soft, you got ran over, or you got used, or you got pregnant.
Oh, BMT, I grew up in the hood. There is no way I could be having soft girl summer in the hood.
Okay,
I have to check niggas. Niggas got to be checked.
Right. If a nigga you gotta understand, you see, imagine a suburb kid or a nice kid. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being a nice suburban lifestyle person. And you trying to, ooh, who's that girl? Oh, that's little Faith. Well, I like her. I bet, hey guys, watch me pull her. But Faith is used to being catcalled. Faith is used to niggas always checking for her. You know what I'm saying? She understands when she go outside, she got a big booty and all that shit. She going to the corner store to go get some freeze pops and some stuff for her mama. Them boys gonna holler at her. Like, go probably be 15 niggas 8 grown men and also the quickie mark nigga. You know, he tried to shoot a shot too. They're all gonna shoot their shot at you. So you're gonna naturally build that type of callousness towards the soft touch man. Okay.
And I will also add to it, you know, being in that particular environment or any environment for that matter,
Right.
you're not going to be able to be with a man that's soft in that environment.
And see, and that's where these conversations get lost at, because you got to look at the environmental build of the person and where they're at. Like, you need a man that's equipped for that environment that can thrive there holistically. Right. He's not a pushover where, listen, nigga, if I got to speak up for myself while me and you walking together, what do I need you for? Okay. But he also got to be able to know how to navigate and know how to be emotionally available to talk to you and how to deal with you. And sadly, some men don't know how to be emotionally available, where where the guys who are like, they're very erratic and emotional around these spaces because they just never learn how to temper their emotion. And hey, chill that shit out, bro. Like, control yourself. But they want the baddie, right? They want the girl like a Faith or Chantel or some girl like, hey, submit, nigga. I can't submit to weakness. But if you easily submit, but you're trying to tell me to submit, that means we'll fall for anything. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's why any old floozy with a dress can easily make a Derek Jackson submit, because all you got to do is say 1, 2, 3. What do you do? And that nigga gonna run and chase tail. Versus that a chick who's battle hardened out there, she gonna tell her brother who's Derek Jackson, like, hey, don't believe that, broad. Because there's a lot of chicks, believe it or not, there's a lot of chicks from those type of environments. They'll put their brothers and cousins on game about the chicks who are trying to run game. They'll say, hey, watch out for that. Hey, watch out for her. She's full of shit. What? Don't trust that. Mamas, that's why the mamas were telling their son that. Now, you got it where these black men that want the baddies, right? But then they'll say, oh, she's not effeminate or she's not feminine enough. Now, to how y'all say the Pookie, right? Pookie is like, what are you talking about? That's feminine for me. You just can't handle that grade of oil. You know what I'm saying? Every oil can't go in the same type of car. So you can't handle that grade of oil going in your car. I can. Exactly. She may be too masculine for you, but for me, what's good, shorty? What's good?
And see, BMT, this is the point of my stream, because you have men that will try to down women that like, you know, the essence of a man that can protect her in the environment that she's in. If you're not going to take her out of that environment, be able to protect her in that environment. And see, Keisha is going to go for Pookie because he can protect her in that environment. Now, unless you're going to take her out of the environment and put her in a safer environment, she's not really going to go for you. And then even if you put her in a safer environment, there's still, you know, certain things that she's going to look to you as signs of strength. And if you're not able to display that, you're not going to be, how can I say, desirable to her. Because like I said, a lot of women like mannish men. They love that mannishness, you know, where you can get, you know, saucy right back at her. I like a man that can get saucy back at me. Y'all be sleeping on CK. CK ain't no punk. CK gets saucy right back at me, and sometimes he can shut me all the way down. I be loving that. I love it.
Well, see, that's the thing about it, where I think when we speak about drama or pushback, your woman is okay. It's like a captain or of a ship. If your crew sees you soft, they're not going to listen to you. If your vice captain sees you soft, how can you lead her? How can you lead her? Feel me? You can't lead that, because they're gonna be like, you can't. If there's a situation where something happened, let's say our order got wrong, I get it. You ready to turn up? Chill. Listen, ma'am, you got our order wrong. Hey, you mess up on chill. You got our order. You got our order wrong. You got our order wrong. Like, you mess up with this and that. Now, some people say, "Why don't you curse her out?" Because this person making our food. So, you need to. You need a doggone. Turn it down. You need a doggone. Get that squared away. Now, a lot of people don't know how to properly manage and function in that of an environment. Same thing as a woman. If her man is getting into an argument, let's say at Popeyes, and she, baby, it's not that serious. That's protection. That's protection. She's using her femininity to cool down his masculinity. Maybe she might put her hand on his arm, or like, listen, we can go over to the other line, or hey, listen, calm down. I'll give you some ass later on. You know what I'm saying? You're not losing anything with me. Like, there's different checks and balances to that of how men and women maneuver in that of an environment. You don't need, like, some dudes think they need that. Some dudes who are in some hostile environment, they believe they need their chick to be the nigga just like them. You don't need that. Granted, we understand why it's getting like that, but you're getting a lot of men that are punks now. They're acting like punks. And but they want to be seen as men. Like, we gonna do, like, the woman getting more bowled up and jumping in the face of another man, while the man is playing more like holding the baby and stepping back. And I'm like, what the hell's going on with this picture? Like, how did this happen? You holding the baby and she right now ready to fight the other man.
But that's like I said earlier, a lot of these guys are cowards and they don't really want to own it. Like, just say you scared. Don't sit up here and try to make a whole argument as to why the whole population of women should not be protected. Just say you scared. I'm a scary ass nigga. I'm not gonna protect you. At least your woman know what she dealing with. Maybe she can get a gun or something.
Right? No, listen. I don't got no problem with no chick getting no gun. I don't got no problem with a woman getting a gun. Good. Okay, you got a gun. I got me a gun. Cool. So we got two guns to hit that one target. So that does not override my masculinity. But like stuff like I've heard people, like women. I heard other women say pieces like, "So you ain't out there protecting women." Now I'm gonna tell you right now, no, because my woman's gonna tell me, "Wait a second. I charge you with protecting me and us, not every goddamn woman that walk the street." Like, what the hell's wrong with this? Like, I'm sorry, like, even women gonna tell you, like, no, you don't go out there protecting every damn woman. You protect me and our children, or our household, or your mom, or your sister, or your immediate. Like, Pookie ain't out there trying to protect every damn woman. He out there protecting
protection comes in different forms. Now, if I see a woman is being whooped on, I'm going to pull my phone out. I'm going to call the police. Get the police to the location as soon as possible. Or if I feel that the whole thing can be de-escalated by stepping in and talking people down, that's something that you can do. Protection does not always mean that you got to lay hands on them.
Right. I've seen that happen at Walmart. Lady getting into it with a man. Cashier getting into it with a man. He's trying to walk towards her. Hey, bro, chill out, man. Come on, man. Hey, there's a self-checkout right over there. I'm saying this bitch. She said, "Who you calling a bitch?" I get what he just did. You don't got to service him. Yes, she does. No, hey, bro, take your ass over there, nigga. He walked over there. He walked over there and he self-checked out. I said, babe, don't lose your job.
And to that point that you just made, ladies, you got to watch your mouth. Y'all got to stop putting yourself in the situation to get yourself beat down because of your mouth. Now, if a man does step in, like BNT said, and de-escalate the situation and direct that man in another direction, you need to shut your mouth and stop, go running behind the men. I have seen women do this, running behind men, yapping away, yeah, because this, that, and the other, woo, 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 and then reach out and try to touch the man. He gonna turn around and knock your ass out, and you would have deserved it.
That man was 6'3". That girl was 5'4". Listen. I said, listen. You don't have to service him. He called out your name, so by default, you do not have to acknowledge him. You stay right behind that cat. You have the high ground because you are at work. If he touch you, it's on camera. Sir, you go over there. You know what I'm saying? You go self-check out. I'm right here. I'm not moving. He's not doing anything when I'm talking to you. And he walked over there. He self-check out. I said, hey, you can go and suck your teeth. That's cool. As long as you over there away from her. I pushed my cart right up, put it right there in the middle. It was done. It was done. You know what I'm saying? You know, I guess you was upset, you know, inflicted injury of your pride, but you move on to live another day. You know, nobody wants to see a woman getting her face bashed in. You know what I'm saying? This emotional, erratic man, you know what I'm saying? We know there's a lot of emotional, erratic men. They can't handle that of the insult or words. I kid you not, a woman's word does a vast amount of damage to a man's ego. That's why a lot of these men that say that they want these women, they can't handle when these women start cutting at them with their words. Then they have to start putting hands on them.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, a man that has to resort to laying hands on a woman simply solely off her words is weak. So I don't want it to seem as if I'm only getting on the women because of our mouths. I'm saying that men and women need to work on those weak points, because I have seen weak men sit up here and let a woman goad him into getting a simple assault charge. Was it really worth it?
Right. That's not, and see that to me is that you wanted that caliber. Well, my man ain't afraid to put hands on any nigga that say some stuff to me. Well, I'm saying, well, you're not a good woman at all, because first of all, that's money y'all that's leaving out your household. But now he got to go to court. He got to get bond. Now he got charges on him, so he can't get a proper job. He got assault charges, depending on the level of how bad. And now y'all got a lawsuit or civil. And people gonna say, well, you think too much. No, why ain't you thinking about that? Because somebody, if it's a good woman or man, that's thinking about your well-being. Now, there's certain levels to the game of this that I understand. Now, listen, if that's your child, Mama Bear, turn up. Somebody put their hands on your child, I can't tell a mama or a daddy how to act, or a family member how to act, if that's the well-being of their child.
You definitely gonna turn up for your kid.
Right.
And that's the other thing. Now, the only time that I think that is reasonable to get physically involved is if it's a child. If you see a child being attacked, I would hope any man or woman, any grown man, woman, or teenager would intervene.
Right.
Like, you know, these things are not no-brainers. But I wouldn't just sit up here and watch anybody being physically attacked. It could be a man. If I see a man being jumped by multiple men, or one bigger man getting the best of a smaller man, I'm going to help in the form of calling the police if I don't feel comfortable that I can talk down the situation.
Right. Like, I mean, like I said, but I've been in instances of when I lived up north, or in Florida, where I've seen women, like, two boys show up. Hey, send Junebug outside. Nah, he's staying inside. Nah, let him come outside. Nah, I said what I said. He's staying inside. And if you come inside here, I'm gonna stab you or I'm gonna shoot you. Now, that woman is protecting her man. She got her man, though he's angry, though he's upset, though he's cussing and saying he want to go out there and fight. She's protecting him, and understand, if he go out there, I might lose him. She's protecting, I guess y'all would call her Pookie, or her man. That's a good woman. That's a good woman. It ain't a bastard woman. Now, baby, go out there. Let me go roll the camera and footage. Watch you get your ass beat by two niggas. And I re-record and put it on Facebook Live. That ain't, listen, I mean, like, that's not good. That's not good. Like, just like you got some dudes who go around and purposely humiliate their woman. Or they'll try to say dumb shit like, They'll do dumb things like watch me make my girl do this to try to demean her. You know what I'm
And
saying?
you
Like,
have women that do the same thing to their man. I
yeah,
can't stand people like this, because if I see you setting your own man up or setting your own woman up, like you are the nigga or the bitch that can't be trusted. Because
right.
if your own man and your own woman or your own husband or your own wife is not safe from you, then what about the rest of us? If you
Mm,
don't have enough loyalty to the person that you laying down every night with, I definitely can't trust
that woman. Like, I won't deny, I've had my time, ladies and gentlemen, with some crazy broads. Oh yeah, I used to like to go after unstable, unhinged women because I understood there was a need or a want for something to be fixed that I knew I holistically could not really fix. That's something that they had to do themselves. The same way as I see a lot of women who try to have this little Tyler Perry moment. I can change it. Though this nigga got out for beating the shit out of umpteen amount of women, but he tells you that something about you is going to change him. No, no, no. And this is where we get these horrific stories. Like, you gotta let some people, and I've had that happen for me. Don't get me wrong, the sex and the slop was good. Yes, we enjoyed smoking weed and laying on that mattress yeah, I was fucked up in the game. I'm not going to deny that. I had a lot of struggle coochie. Now, did these women have jobs? Yes. Work at call agency. One was in the medical field. One of them, they could easily get money if they called in favors from other men, and I knew about it. But I didn't care so long as I was getting my self gratification of fuck nigga shit and vagina. And also I had a roof over my head, which some of these women know that they're fucked up. No, I will say some of them, they know they're fucked up, because here's the thing about a crazy woman. A crazy woman will tell you, listen, I got some demons. God's working on me. You sure you want this smoke, nigga? And like a dummy, us niggas will think with our penis and say, yup, bring it. I can save you. I can change you and bring you to the light. Knowing damn well, I don't ever plan on getting you out that goddamn housing. I don't ever plan on taking you out of your mama's house. I don't ever plan on wifing you up. I don't ever plan on bringing you to Jesus. That nigga already know ain't goddamn thing he plan to do to get you out of your situation. But that woman will keep telling herself, regardless, this nigga is going to do something that's going to change my situation for me, my children, or my financial or mental gain. Knowing that it's been goddamn 4 years and this nigga gave me a promise ring.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Now and it happens a lot. This happens a lot.
But let me ask you this,
Let
PMT, because I want to circle it back to the topic at
Yes,
hand.
ma'am.
Because the topic is, don't tell black women that we like bad boys when black men pedestalize the baddies.
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh, you pedestalize the baddies? At least you honest.
I don't pedestalize them. No, I don't. I don't, but I did at some point in my life. So I won't lie and say I did it. I guess when I started moving to a different transition in my life, that was muckmire grease. And I get why a lot of men choose to go after or pedestalize the baddie. I know why they pedestalize their behavior. I get it. I get why they do it, because that's discount pum pum. That's discount pum pum. They're already a fucked up toy can't sell at full price. A fucked up product cannot sell at full price. That's why you can talk down the price.
It can't be too much of a discount pum pum when a lot of these baddies are getting wiped up.
Listen, stupid is as stupid does. They get wiped. Listen, getting wiped up don't mean shit, Faith. Come on now, let's get that out. Let's get that out of 2023. getting a ring and getting put in the home don't mean shit. It just means I need something stable to have to sleep on tonight. You got women that literally are getting on their knee marrying ain't shit niggas and knowing damn well that nigga go out every other goddamn second and cheat. But she get to throw in another woman's face. At least I'm married. But your nigga just was in my deal.
I'm so glad you said that.
So what are you saying? So you a woman, a good woman can say, look at my man, he a minister, but your minister just banged out the whole church choir. So your talking point 20, look at 2023, at least I married shit. That shit don't mean nothing anymore. Y'all gotta stop trying to use that as ammunition. That ammunition is dud. It don't work. If the characteristics ain't matching, it don't work.
Let me ask you this. Because the meaning of marriage doesn't have much meaning anymore.
It don't.
And that is because, especially in the Black community, we have bastardized marriage in the Black community so much that it means absolutely nada. So what BMT is saying, that a man putting a ring on a woman's finger means nothing, because that same man will still be out cheating in somebody else's DM. He will be doing all types of stuff to bastardize the union of their marriage. That means that you all sit up there in front of the judge or sit up there in front of the minister, in front of both of your families, and lie. Marriage means nothing. That is the reason why we don't respect marriage in the Black community. I could sit up here right now, CK put a ring on my finger, and it's not going to stop niggas from trying to holler.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day, you know, that ring used to mean something. You would say, hey, I'm married, you know, and sometimes, you know, a lot of times they'll fall back. Okay, all right, well, I didn't mean to disrespect you or your husband. But now you can say, I'm CK's wife. So what the fuck that mean? Or you, BMT, you could put your ring up in a woman's face and say, hey, me and Melissa, you know, that's my wife. That Melissa is my wife. And bitches will be like, what they got to do with me? I'll be a side chick. We have really bastardized marriage in the Black community with this whole side chick acceptance movement. Come on, y'all. Y'all know y'all are very acceptant of side chicks.
It's literally, that's why I always look at when people try to talk about that marriage shit. And this is coming from me, BMT. I'm telling you right now, man, that ring is more of an attractor than a detractor now, because it literally it's like it's like the new the marriage ring is like the new virginity. It's like the new virginity, because it's like, oh, you had sex with a virgin? What? You banged a married girl? What was it? Oh, word? Like, how did she get down? Like, I'm trying to tell you, it don't stop. Motherfucker, like a man knowing a girl's married means he definitely want to fuck her. Just to say, I soiled that holy art the now, whatever that thing is supposed to be. Or a woman knowing that, oh, he married. If anything, more women are going to holler at you. I'm gonna tell you right now, more women will holler at you pushing that baby cart in supermarket with a marital ring. But they're like, oh shit, that means one, income. Two, that man got it. That man can feed and clothe babies. And two, oh yeah, if he can hold down that woman, and I know I'm better than that bitch, I can take him. And they'll do it. And so that again, the baddie will see that as a child, like, hey. That's why they gotta say, City Girls got, I can take your man. That is a song.
That's the new thing. I can
that
take
is a good song,
your
though.
man, nigga. I can have your woman anytime I want. It's like a challenge in the Black community. Like when you get around married
It actually was a challenge.
Man, like it turns on instantly. Oh, you married? I can have you. And then don't let the woman come around as married now. As married, you bitches ain't got what I got. You done just sent out the bell. You done rang the bell, sent out the bat signal to all the chicks that's going to try your man now. Don't you understand this?
Yeah, just to get on live and say your man was in my DM. Like that's why I said like it's a that's why I said like
I don't know.
you got
Like if CK and I do get married, we may be married now. I'll never tell y'all.
you better never say
I will
shit. You better
never
never
say
say
shit to y'all.
you better never say shit. You better somehow his stock value with the and this is the interesting thing. People that never were checking for marital people or those people when they were single, I could promise you, and I've read the lives and I've seen it. People said, man, when I was single, none of these people were in my inbox. The minute I got married or wifed up, all of a sudden these niggas came out of nowhere. It's
The
because
same bitches. Oh, I don't want your man. Please. When me and CK announced that we were together, it was so many bitches all up on his channel, all up in his inbox. I don't want to say which ones of you are, but my man tell me everything. And on top of that, I got the password. So,
but but see, that's the thing about it. Like the thing about it was the baddie, like the bad boys look at it like I sullied this woman. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like an attractivity of the wrong kind. Now some dudes will say like, listen, like a girl will say, but you got a woman. Why are you talking to me? Listen, don't worry about her. I'll take care of that. Man, listen, I got $100. You go and take care of this and take care of your baby. And if y'all need me, call me. I'll come over and I'll make sure y'all are good. Okay, boom. Listen, bro. That's why BMT. I'm never gonna tell you I'm a bad guy. I've been there. I know this shit. I'm trying to tell y'all. Listen, single mothers. I don't know why motherfuckers been trying to lie to y'all. Say niggas ain't out there trying to fuck single mothers. They definitely are. They damn sure that cow ain't gonna never run out of milk.
oh yeah, and they are, and they come online and try to disguise it as, oh well, single mothers are just to be used for sex. No, y'all catching feelings for these single mothers, okay? Some of y'all is on here having whole what do you call it? Arguments online with women that have children. These are single mothers. Y'all catching feelings.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's the thing about it. Where as to, it's a label of control of the protection, or control of the box. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the woman. I just want the box that comes with that woman. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to say, look at this this chick. Though she curses like a sailor, fuck that. But look at the box. I got this. And so though you know that woman will do you wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like a woman that literally already did some harm to one man. Men, and I've seen this when I seen this. That woman will put a one man in jail, and no sooner before that man even got fully processed in, 2 or 3 out of his homeboys will be hollering at that box. Mm-hmm. Hey, you okay? Is you and JJ all right? Fade, listen, don't worry. That nigga ain't shit anyway. I'm gonna hold y'all down. Let me just put my Jordans here. Let me just. I gotta go to work, but I'll be back, baby, to check on y'all. Okay, until BMT get out, I'm gonna check on y'all. And now all of a sudden, you got that nigga laying up in your bed. Hey, don't be calling fake no more. You like, what the hell? What are you doing in my house? It's our house. Back up, nigga.
Facts, Doug. Facts. He says some are passport stepdaddies too. Exactly.
Doug, get out of there. Doug, get out. Doug, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there.
Yeah, you know what? That's a whole nother can of worms.
Get out of it. No, that's not. That's not another topic. No, it's not. No, it's not.
They will be talking about some. Oh no, not the single mothers. Not the single mothers. Unless she's a preference, unless she's from a whole nother country, then it's okay. Then it's okay to get a passport for her and her babies, and you sponsor all of them. So Doug is absolutely right.
But see, the thing about it is, I'm like I said, that's why I said the conversations were weird for me. Of when told that these women aren't desirable. When listen, I was there in church beating the church drum when the women go up there and saying, "Lord, send me a man to help me and my children," all that shit. I wasn't trying to say that, woman. I was trying to get me mine. I ain't gonna lie. I was on ain't shit time. Okay.
But
A lot of
that's
people say,
just it. A lot of guys act as if they can't catch feelings. And while some of you all go in with the intention of just
y'all
getting
manipulated us.
yours, y'all go in with that intention. I'm just telling you.
Y'all manipulated
then,
us.
But hey, the road to hell is paved with good intentions, because
Yeah.
y'all be sitting
Yeah.
up there catching.
As long as you acknowledge that.
feelings.
As long as you acknowledge that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
They
saying.
go in with the intention, I'm just gonna get this box and bounce. And next thing you know, Juicy got him going crazy.
Listen, so it happens. Sometimes it does happen. You meant to get the box. Now you in there 2 to 3 months in. She's talking about she give a damn about your dreams and shit. Now you damn picking up the kids from goddamn football practice and shit. And you don't even know how the hell you got into that rope. Now, she understand that this nigga ain't gonna never be that real man in her life. But I'll use you for the time being. Fair enough. You using me, I'm using you. And I understand that because that I was using women for access and they were using me for resources. That is the trade. And some people, I find it interesting when they say that they divest them, or when they talk about this stuff, like why a lot of black men say that they want the bad. This is why they always talking about Faith, the IG chicks, the Sukianas, the freaks of Freaknik. Like this is why they always talk about, like, if they could have gone to Freaknik, they would have gone, but they weren't cool enough because Pookie was there. Certain type of caliber of men were there that would have ran them off. Like you and I've been to the night spot or certain places where if you didn't have a strong jaw or jawline, they would have the stronger men would have ran you off. If you would have stepped to Faith, you stepped to Faith, she's sitting there drinking her goddamn mixer with two niggas. Mind you, those niggas are already competing like two lions. You know what I'm saying? She's enjoying it, laughing, shooting pool. Now you go there with the limp dick sauce, and you want to go over there. Hey, Faye, listen, you don't need to be around these type of man. Get your punk ass away from us, bro. Now they roasting you. See,
and
Faye,
as a woman, and I'm gonna keep it real. I'm just gonna keep it real. Majority of women are like this. If you're with your man and he gets into a fight with another man and gets his ass whooped, you ain't gonna want to give him no pussy that night. You done just seen another man mollywop him all across the floor and everything. I would much rather sleep with a man that just beat your ass. I bet you though, a lot of you women will not admit it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes, like, I understand. Here's the thing. I understand why Derek Jackson got with his wife. She's not a bad looking woman. He got a church girl. She probably wasn't down for doing no freaky shit. She probably wasn't down for giving no slop. None of that stuff. That was, but that girl, that Tatiana with the thing, you know, that dirty Brenda. She like, listen, bro. You want the back door or the front door? What you want? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we already done know about. And mind you, the church girl done knew. Derek Jackson's wife done knew. Good girl. You know that they were having sex in the bed. He rim jobbing, eating out random women and shit and around the car seats of the kids. You know what I'm saying? Because he got that woman. He put up the imagery that literally, I have the money, You know, the looks, I'm gonna tell you right now, looks do go a certain amount of way, but confidence plays a major factor with women. Something about that confidence and that ego, them big, burly, hairy, purple niggas, that linebackers, don't women be loving them damn dirty truck derricks. They love them niggas because them niggas right there, that damn okay, my man will kick your niggas ass. My nigga will fuck you up. And
Right, and
that to her,
it's not to say that if your man loses the fight, that you're gonna lose respect for him, but it's just how he loses the fight.
how he loses it.
Right,
How he loses it.
like if he put up a good fight, like if you see that the other dude just as fucked up as your man is,
Right.
just
We can go home.
that last lick in. You know that if your man could have got that last lick in, he probably might have won. You'll have a little bit of respect, but if your man never had a chance and you just saw him get mollywopped, you are not going to respect him after that.
Now what happens in the flip reverse Uno card is you're getting it now where a lot of these derelict weaker men that say that they want a woman to submit, which is fun. Like, listen, y'all. A man that is good in his masculinity and has a good confidence, he doesn't have to ask a woman about submission. It's gonna be natural. If you have to ask, that means she's not feeling you like that. If you have to beg and have to try to get her to understand you, again, that means something in you is not clicking those gears.
A
For
lot
her,
of these guys have never. Let me go back to the fight thing because I want to explain something to you guys because the protection thing is important to women. Some of y'all ain't never been in a fight. Some of y'all too scared to fight. Some of y'all will not go in the gym and get strong enough so that you can take on a man to fight. These are things that y'all don't want to do. Not saying that everywhere you go you're going to fight and there's going to be a fight scenario, but if you scary and if the woman watches you get your ass kicked and it was just you one-on-one with just another man and he just dragged you the entire time. Not saying that you even got to win the fight, but if you just got dragged the entire time, you're not going to be respected because now she sees you're not capable of protecting her at all whatsoever.
right?
Now, give me a reason. Give me a reason to say, okay, well, my man lost the fight, but it wasn't a fair fight. The other guy had a gun, or my man didn't win the fight, but it was a situation where it was 2-on-1. Give me a reason. You know what I'm saying? But if you just got your ass just from the time the fight started to the time the fight ended, you didn't even get a lick in. I mean, come on now.
I think the thing about it is and that's why I always say like you have certain aspects of protection and confidence. You know what I'm saying? That you have to know, choose your environment and choose that of your high ground of where you're going to attack from. Listen, if you're not about that type of lifestyle, I think you better start doing like Cuba Gooding Jr. What he did with that girl, what's that, Nisha, whatever that black girl that got cheated on by that basketball player. You got to do like them. If you're not built for the hood or no kind of, and mind you, majority of y'all don't live in no damn hood. Y'all live in like a nice apartment or suburbs or some shit. Then go out there, but stop trying to say you about that hood lifestyle. Like leave the Cretaceous period niggas alone. Let them deal with each other.
It's not even in the hood. It's also in real life. Like y'all
Right.
act as if in corporate America you're not going to get macro and micro aggressions from white folks. When these white men get in your woman face, are you going to have courage to go up against that white man to get him out your woman face? Because they do like to get in black women face. They'll do to us what they won't even do to their own women.
I think that happened, and I'm gonna use my life instance for okay. So my partner worked in the medical field, and she was getting slammed. Like the person would call at nighttime and say, "Hey, listen, I need this and this and this and that." So she like, "Oh yes." I said, "Hold on." I grabbed her right there when she was in the bed. So where you going? Oh, they need me. Give me that damn phone. Hello, hello, Melissa. This is her. This is her man. The fuck you calling my house at this time of night? Oh, I do apologize. No, 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 motherfucker. Don't be calling my damn house. Like, what's her schedule? Did you not write her schedule? Yes, sir. I did write her schedule. So why you adding on extra shit? Better yet, you know what thing? I never called again at that time of night. Her schedule was what it was, and guess what? By next month, she went up $2 in pay. But I could pop. She was freaked out. Oh my God! Why did you just? Damn right. You home with me. You in my bed. What the fuck you going out there listening to that damn man? When you shit, you want to go service, goddamn, go make some bottle for that baby in the next room over. But I can promise you, whenever she got her next job or any other job after that, he told him, "Hey, at 5 or 6 o'clock, don't call. Don't call. I promise you, there's gonna be a burly, a gruntle black man that's gonna pick up that phone and answer unless it's an emergency."
Now, what if she had lost that job?
Then guess what? I would have to assume that cause and consequence as a man, because I understood. For every action, there's a reaction. I understood that if she did lose a job, that would have been on me. And that, guess what? Either I need to go pick up an extra shift or job, or I need to be my ass out there helping her go find a job in them yellow pages. I understood that, Faith. I understood the cost. Like, that's the thing about it. Understand the cost of the weight of what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I understood that.
And see, that's the perfect answer, because a lot of guys be sitting up here talking about she'll go to work and she'll listen to that white man. But if she were to challenge that white man, are you going to have her back? Are you going to hold her down when and if she has to step into that position to challenge that white man? Are you going to have her back financially as well as physically? And see, a lot of these guys, it's not just in the hood. I want you to understand that protection isn't just the hood. Black women are being slammed everywhere. We being slammed by the white man. We being slammed by the men in our own neighborhoods. We're being slammed everywhere. So when we talk about protection, we mean protection everywhere.
Right.
If you step in and you're going to be our man, that's what it is. Like white men, they are going to protect their woman everywhere. In the hood, if a hood nigga get in front of their woman, they're going to step up and protect that woman. Other men in their area getting out of pocket with their woman, they're going to step in and protect their woman. No hesitations. And see, men that are cowards are going to have a problem with that.
And I think that's the thing. That's the thing about it is, people want access to a quality woman, but won't actually want to maintain the protection and lifestyle of that quality woman. You can't say, well, I need her to cook and clean, but you don't provide a shield of protection and financial stability and way of life for her. Like, I understood that. Like, listen, like I've had it where my girl quit a job because she's like, yo, I don't get time with my kids. So guess what happened? All right, cool. So until you get the job you need, I started delivering newspapers. I started doing excess stuff. I even started watching over the kids so that way she could get the more time she needed. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they want a feminine woman, but they don't provide the environment for an effeminate woman, but then they want that. Well, look how she submit to Pookie or Junebug. But then again, she knows in that environment around that man, or that they can be like that. They
Right.
can be soft because they don't got to be raw. That's why when a little girl says, I'm gonna get my daddy, or I'm gonna get that, like, she has that undoubtable faith that man is going to handle that. You know what I'm saying? Or just like you
Exactly.
said, like, listen, them niggas that stepped to me, I liked it when my cousin JR stepped in because you knew, listen, hey, bro, you don't want this smoke. I get you upset, but I'm
No,
letting you know right now.
JR crazy like Mike Tyson.
Right. Hey, the minute if your cousin heard that dude getting loud with you on that phone, he would have snatched that phone. Hey, bro, you got to see me, bro. You got to see me. Same thing for all my cousins and nieces and all of them know. Listen, I get you. I hear what you're saying, bro. But we breaking off. If I told my niece, hey, dump that dude, she gonna dump you. But
And that's what I like about CK. Like CK, I mean, we was at the gas station one day, and it was some guys that was, acting like they was getting crazy outside the gas station, and he was in the middle of pumping the gas, and he looked over at me and said, he was like, look, he said, if these guys come over here, he said, I want you to jump in the seat of this car and drive off. He said, I can handle myself. He said, I want you to go and get help. That's what he told me. And I respect him all day for that.
he understood the cause of, if this is my woman, and that's the thing about it, where I hear a lot of dudes like, whoa, she shouldn't have said anything back to those men. Like, I'm like, listen, bro, like, yes and no. Like, that's why I agree with your face when you say, hey, ladies, don't be picking no fight with no men, putting your man's life in danger. But if shit does go out of the way, and the same thing for a lot of women. Like, I've seen it where a bunch of girls get in a fight. I told my people, no, not y'all. Not said y'all. It only takes somebody to pull out a knife or a gun or drive a car and try to hit all of y'all. No, y'all get y'all asses right back. We not doing that. But other than that, I thank you for having me, Faith. Thank you for allowing me to give the pushback. So I got to go into my appointment, but thank you. Much love to
No
y'all.
problem. Peace. All right, guys, and it's going on a 2-hour mark. I always come in here with the intention of the show not running long, and I always end up running long. But it was such a great conversation. I enjoyed interacting with the people in the chat room. Shout out to Dougie Doug. I saw Third War Colombian in the house earlier, and I shout out to him as well, Third War Colombian, and Juju, and everybody that came in. I appreciate all of you. One thing that I want to leave you with. Now, this is not a hate channel. This is not a gender war channel. I always want to leave you with information on how you can make things better and why things are the way that they are. The information that came out in this stream, I really hope that it helped to give a different perspective as to why Keisha may like the bad boy, and as to why black men may pedestalize the baddie. Because if you do not look at the psychology on both sides, you're not going to be able to bring it together to formulate a solution. And with that, I just want to say, peace. I love every single last one of you. And I'm out. Holla.